And then we are going to chat for a little bit. So let me get my stuff together. I got the iPhone to host the workout. I got the Android phone to stream on. I've got my cup for hydration. So here we go. I'm kind of tired. I don't really feel like doing this, but we need to exercise. Just making sure my key works. Need to exercise. I've become lazy. So we have got to exercise. Hopefully the treadmill's working. I can't wait till we get new treadmills at the apartment building. Someone just checked out of that room. This is the elevator here in the microtown. And I just stunk it up. Here's the cookies. Now we shall go try to use the exercise machine. And then we're going to chat in the hotel room because I have some stuff to show y'all. Honolulu is always nice. All right, there it is. I might put y'all behind me tonight. Let's get my cup up here. Or I'll just put y'all down here where I normally do. I'm not sure. I'll probably burn about 250, I'm guessing. Just make sure y'all can see me, then I'll start this workout. Oh yeah, I'll lower just a little bit. And I'll pull up the workout here. Let me get the machine started first. Manual workout. This is where it's going to jolt the heck out of me. Ooh. See, it just goes to 1 mile an hour real quick. All right, we're going to start this workout. 3 long hills, followed by 3 all-out speed pushes in 30 seconds. I think we can do that. We're going to do the warm-up.
Yes, what's up, incredible team? It's January at the Fix Plus Studio in LA. My teammates, Benedict walking, and Kendrick running. We start with 1 of the pressing hills that finishes in an all-out intensity. Then we drop it incline and take 3 all-out speed pushes that are each 30 seconds long. We do that 3 times total. Now in the studio, we're all about celebrating every new release. This week, it's all Latin characters one. And I put together a fire Latin playlist on tango, salsa, bachata, merengue, reggaeton, and flamenco. So, are you ready? Woo! Let's go. Alright, see, let's all start together with a nice, easy walk. Take your speed around 2 miles per hour, or around 3 kilometers per hour. That's it. I'm going to start off with a few straight up with shoulder rolls. So, rolling the speed, back and down, nice and slow. Again, big roll, make it as big as you can. Now, one look, then all the way up is, and stop it. Alright, kids, you take a hand in for hand press.
Butt kicks. How do I get to moderate? start off with an easy run. Oh good, we got a mod on. We're 5 now. Here's Current Hill. All right, moderate 3%. Sorry. Here comes our speed pushers. We're going to go to 10. All out 10. All right, we're going to 10 again. We're 10.2 this time. Ten point two. Pull back the forward. do 10 and a half. No stuff. New ring closed. Easy run. Moderate. 3%. Got the move ring closed. %. Still moderate. All right. We got our 3 speed pushes. 10.5. Get my heart rate down. I'll switch to an easy run now. There, I'm recovered. Uh-oh, here we go. Is anyone still here? Maybe the chat's broken. We only got 10 minutes left. Ten point six. Try to hold the run. We'll walk out after this push. That was tough. 3 is closed. iPhone on work. I'll have to make a phone call after this. All right. Rings closed. Going hard. 5% at 6 miles an hour. All right, 3 more pushes and we're done. Try 11 miles an hour. Ten point eight. 10.8. Well, and three. Last push. Well, three. Done. $290. We're done. Oh. Oh. That wasn't too bad. Only got 7,500 steps in the day. I really need to go outside and run, guys. There we go. Rain's closed. But anyway, I gotta make a quick phone call. So I'm gonna mute my mic, but I will be back. I'll be back. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah. Park Roanoke is having Otis Elevator set the parts aside for the elevator museum. But yeah, I needed to make a phone call. But the person might call me back. If they do, I'm going to take the call. Yeah, I had to meet real quick. Oh, happy Easter, I got to work. I'm going to steal a piece of candy. See what kind of candy they have here. I am going to steal a little Reese's peanut butter egg. That's what I'm having for Easter. And it is probably about 50 calories. So we're going to eat this 50-calorie Reese's peanut butter egg. Yeah, I'd say this is no more than 50 calories. Okay, I need to take this. Zach's calling me. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Zach was calling to say goodnight. Yes, it's getting modded, and Park Roanoke does not want people bothering them because I know how selfish and inconsiderate many people that watch my videos are. It's sad to say that, but it's true. I think this is my room. But yeah, oh yeah, they're gonna unglass it. That's what I told people. I mean, y'all wanting to come to Roanoke and see the classic elevators, it'll still be the famous elevator, just different. But yeah, they're unglassing it. They're gonna take the window out of it. Center in the square. I hope this didn't go flat. All right, now I need the air on. And tonight, I'm going to be giving a shout out to Justin Jow. Justin Jow has helped out the museum, and like I said, he's my friend, so naturally I give shout outs on this channel occasionally. As you guys know, shout outs, asking for a shout out on this channel will get you a timeout, a 5-minute timeout. It's not allowed, but occasionally I give shout outs to people who I think deserve it. And the reason I'm doing this is Justin put weeks, and this is why you don't see me doing a lot of like DieselDucy shows and stuff anymore. The YouTube algorithm and the fact that, I mean, I'm not trying to gaslight you guys or anything by saying this. The fact that you don't sit through the entire video hurts in the algorithm. I'm not talking about just my regular elevators. I'm talking about the long form stuff. But the Macy's store at Doco is now closed, I believe. Let me just eject these hard drives while I do this. The Macy's store at the Doco. Yes, Jalevator 3219. And he went through a lot of work making a documentary about it. So I'm going to be showing his channel here in a second. So guys, what I really need you to do is, when you get a chance, go to his channel and watch the whole video. And the same goes for, like, when I do the Otis test tower, when I start doing these trip reports, please watch the whole video, because it helps with the YouTube algorithm. JOW, there we go. So now here's our official shout out of the day. Jalevator3219. If you are not subscribed to him, please go subscribe to his channel. Please go subscribe to his channel. Most importantly, he put a ton of work into this video, and it only got 2,000 views, which is not much for something of this caliber. So please, do me a favor. Go to his channel. First thing, click the subscribe button if you haven't already. And like I said, do not click this video until you have a chance to let the whole thing play. Or if you skip off it, come back to it, because YouTube's algorithm is based solely on watch time. So if you watch his video, like as you can see, I watched almost the whole thing. Start at the beginning of the video, and even if you have a computer or something in another room, just let the whole video play. Let the whole video play. And that's not just with this video. YouTube's algorithm is based on watch time. When you go watch a creator's video, try to let the whole thing play. But we're going to watch this for a few minutes. I've already watched it. It's a great video. But I've already talked to Justin. He's cool with me playing a little bit of it. But we're going to watch a little bit of this. And he put a hell of a lot of work into this. And I know damn right well, if I did something, Justin would shout me out. We're going to watch the intro and then skip around a little bit. I love the way he named it after the store.
What's up, guys? It's Justin. Most of you know me and are familiar with my work, but if you are new to this channel, welcome. I've been in love with elevators ever since I was a little kid. In 2012, I started filming elevators, and in 2015, I opened this channel. This is not a video about elevators, surprisingly. This video is about a place that is very special to me, a place that ended up having a bigger part of my life than I thought it would. My past experience with a lot of filming and a lot of photography made me want to create this video dedicated to Macy's in downtown Sacramento. Not just because, you know, it has some cool elevators, of course, inside of it, but because it's a very special place that I made a lot of memories in and a lot of friends in. Over the years that I've been here, I've heard a lot of customers talk about how they've been shopping here ever since they were little, or they remember coming to.
It's really sad when a store like this closes.
This is their place to go, you know. So a lot of people appreciate this store and are grateful for, you know, what it has to offer. I really wanted to make something to remember the store. I created this video in hopes that later down the road, people will look back at it and, you know, remember what used to be, you know, in this spot. Whatever they build, a hotel, a luxury mall, or whatever, people aren't gonna know there used to be a Macy's store here. To a lot of people, it might just be a store, you know, it's just.
I love the elevators in that store.
Here, like myself, it means a lot. Every single nook and cranny of this store I've explored, and I've.
Okay, I'm going to miss the elevators in that store. I hope the panels get saved.
Documented, just because old department stores like this one are always interesting. There are so many rooms in this building. There are so.
Speaking of, I think I have a call button from one of the elevators here. I think he sent me one.
Interesting things historical architectural elements that a lot of people wouldn't really notice. My interest in elevators relates to architecture, and I noticed a lot of things that I will be pointing out throughout this video. A handful of my colleagues were kind enough to contribute to this video by allowing me to interview them to talk about their experience working here, and I've decided to implement their thoughts and their comments into
Good
this
job
video
swimming.
to make it a little more meaningful, you know, for the people who don't realize that this is more than just a department store. Enough yapping. I'm sure you guys are anxious to get into the video. So I hope you all appreciate and enjoy this documentary that I've put together. Enjoy.
Good intro.
In the 1960s, the redevelopment of downtown Sacramento was underway, with the demolition of the majority of buildings in the West End taking place.
Let's see something here.
Was made available.
Hi, my name is Hillary Speck, and I am the store manager, or I was the store manager at downtown Sacramento. I've been the store manager from 2020 up until September of 2024. I've been with the company for 36 years. So I started out as a sales colleague working in wine stocks at the country club store.
Okay, Justin, if you're still on here, did she get laid off? Is she retiring? Is she transferring to another store? I hope she still gets her retirement.
Well, at Sac State. And after that, I was there for about 8 years, and I was being heavily recruited by Maria Padilla to come work at downtown Macy's. I was a junior sales manager working underneath Maria Padilla and
Good. So she's not unemployed. Good.
who's currently my boss. So I was in this position for about probably 2 years working in the downtown location. And then from there, I went to Arden Ferris, an assistant store manager at the time, then Stockton, then back to Arden Ferris, a store manager.
She seems like a really nice lady.
2020, and then I came over to downtown Sacramento in August of 2020. And I have to say, out of all the stores I worked in, downtown Sacramento is probably one of the best stores I worked in, and it's all because of the people. The people here in this store are absolutely amazing.
I'm going to dim the lights so it doesn't glare.
What's iconic about the store is just the beauty of it. The store is one of the most beautiful stores I've ever worked in. The architecture is unbelievable, and the pride that people take in the store is just blown me away, and how loyal all the colleagues are. There's people in this building that have worked here for 28 years, 18 years, 17 years. And it's just remarkable of how much pride they have being in this wonderful store. And I am so sad that it's going to be leaving us, but there are so many memories and so many things that we cherish, even from our lovely little Santa parade that we do every year, and all the Make-A-Wish festivities that we've done in the store have been just remarkable of how we've given back to the community, and it's
Yes, you definitely need to watch this video, Jay.
to be sadly missed.
I fell asleep with it on the other night. Now here he's going to show around the store. So now I'm not going to play the whole video because I obviously want you guys to go give Justin some watch time. But we have different interviews, which this is awesome.
For a time, when we had two buildings.
And I'll tell you, the way you did this, Justin, is awesome. You had interview, show, interview, show, interview, show. The way you edited this video is just fantastic. Yep, and this is a fun fact. All stores used to have restaurants. When I was a kid, all department stores had restaurants. I guess we'll take a look at the freight elevator, then we'll click off this.
Now it's time to head down to the dock. But before we go downstairs, here is a look at our freight elevator. This is an absolutely massive freight elevator manufactured by Montgomery Elevator Company, and it's still.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Justin.
It's a dry power.
I'm happy to help you. You've done a lot for me.
Capacity of nearly 9,000 pounds, which is like 50 people or so. When this elevator
I love these
breaks
buttons.
down, and it's happened more times than I can count, we all struggle big time. All of the merchandise ends up having to be pushed through the garage and to the passenger elevators. Good times. Here's the dock itself. This is where all of the receiving and shipping takes place.
I love these pillars. This is a beautiful store. Look at the old urinal. Here's the elevator motor. Oh, I love that fluorescent light.
It's like an... It looks like an incinerator or some furnace or something.
That's probably what it is. Do you show the dumbwaiter?
Oh, this is the trash chute that goes all the way up the building. Look at that. What is it? Combustion chamber. So it literally
Yep,
is
it is an incinerator. A
It's
lot
an
of stores
incinerator.
burn their old merchandise.
To burn all the cardboard. That's really cool. Since the dock is in the basement of our store, trucks are required to go down a ramp from the street to get to the actual dock. There is very low clearance and very little room to maneuver. Because of this, our store receives smaller box trucks than most stores, since those are the only kinds that can fit down the truck ramp. There have been times where trucks that were way too tall would try to come down the ramp, and well, yeah, that happens. Anyway, back to the dock itself.
I love the fluorescent lights. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to take from his watch time, so please, when you get a chance, like I said, this is a good guy. Subscribe to him. Please watch this video. This is something that will appeal to both elevator enthusiasts and non-elevator enthusiasts. And another cool thing Justin did for me, he gave me a couple fluorescent light fixtures that have the Macy's logo on them. I will make a video about one sometime in the future. But yeah. So yeah, Justin, if you're still here, I hope I can drive some traffic to this. This won't be the only time I'm going to talk about this video. I will talk about it in the future, and I will probably make a community post in a couple weeks. I just want to see how it does with views. Once it stagnates, I'll try to revive it a little bit for you. But yeah, Justin, you're a good friend, and I am more than happy. More than happy. Any of the people that any of you close friends that have my phone number and I talk to regularly, if there's ever a video you want me to help get out, I'll help you get it out. But yeah, absolutely, Justin, you definitely deserve it, because, I mean, you put a lot of work into that. And, I mean, I may start doing DieselDucy shows again, but just people don't seem to watch them. But anyway, guys, I am going to hop off here in a minute because your boy here is tired. Had 11.5-hour day at work. But you guys are all amazing. And Justin, thanks for coming in. It's nice to see you. You're a good friend. And I hope I'm a good friend to you. I try my best. But anyway, I need to see you too, Jay. I need to see you. I'll tell you, the guys I met in Hawaii. I'll tell you what, I already showed the Hawaii pictures. But to those that weren't on here, I might just show a few of the Hawaii pictures. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. There's Jason. This is on the way home. There's Denver. There's Zach sleeping. We're going backwards. That's an elevator in the airport. There's the Honolulu airport. These are some elevators. This was a really old Series 1 on Kauai. Kauai is a lot prettier than Oahu. Look at this old bridge from 1912. This was really cool. Yeah, it's from 1912. This was a really pretty photo. I got the waterfall, I got the creek, and I got the mountain in the background. This was like a rainforest. I got some better pictures of the bridge on the way out there. That bridge was put in before Hawaii was a state. There was this cave you could go in. It was really cool. Yeah, look at the plate on the bridge. Look at the, okay. It was built in 1912. 1912, New York, USA. That was the year the Titanic sailed, and this wasn't even a state. So yeah, that bridge was built in 1912. They have a Walmart Division 1 store there. Yep, that's right. This was a Kone technician I met. Oh, oh yeah, if Justin's still here, I thought about you when I saw this. This was in a doctor's office, and I found a little DieselDucy. There's DieselDucy with a little DieselDucy. A standalone Pizza Hut. This was from the tourist plane we flew on. Oh, I hope it goes well, buddy. Text me and let me know how it goes. These are photos from the tourist plane. I took a lot of photos from the plane. There's the Napoli coast. Waimea Canyon, which is like the Grand Canyon, but it's in Kauai. There's me in the plane. I was in the driver's seat, the co-pilot seat. It was actually an air van. It was not a Cessna, it was an air van. There's me doing my thing. I took the park elevator panel out there. This elevator panel went a long way from North Carolina. I did not get I still have my wisdom teeth. Yes, I remember Sazek Dan Delgado. But anyway, I think I've been on here a little over an hour, so I think I need to get some sleep here in a few minutes. But guys, I really love y'all. Oh, Zach came on just as I'm about to hop off. The lady that owns Park Elevator Company gave it to me. And it's a very rare panel. It's totally custom. Probably when I run this tank out of the Prius, I'll drive the Avalon for a while. Every other day I go to Princeton. I have a regular route to Bluefield. My run at work is from Roanoke to Bluefield, and this is our company provided lodging. Yeah, I've ridden a couple vintage park elevators. I would really like to find a park elevator with this. I can't find it now with that panel. But guys, I love you guys. Yep, I'm going to get a video of the mod, and once the parts make it to the museum, I'll show them on display. But I love you guys. Thank you guys. every one of you guys. I really appreciate y'all. And yes, I plan on getting the Otis Test Tower and the Autism Outreach done before the end of the month. So you guys have a good night. I love you guys with all my heart. And I will talk to y'all soon.